If you have any of the main symptoms of COVID-19, even if they are mild, the NHS says you should get a PCR test and stay at home until you get your test result. If you live with someone who has symptoms, you may also need to stay at home. You may need to self-isolate for longer if you get symptoms while self-isolating or your symptoms do not go away. If you get symptoms of coronavirus again, the NHS says you should also self-isolate immediately and get a PCR test, even if the symptoms are mild. The symptoms are a high temperature, an new, continuous cough and a loss or change to your sense of smell or taste. So even if you have had a positive test result for COVID-19 before, you should isolate yourself if you have symptoms. The health service says if you previously tested positive you probably have some immunity to the virus, but it's not clear how long it lasts. Dementia, the food that causes rapid brain decline in 4 weeks, experts issue warning as well as those symptoms listed by the NHS. The Mayo Clinic says that there are other symptoms to be aware of. These include shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, muscle aches, chills, a sore throat and a runny nose. You may also experience a headache, chest pain, conjunctivitis, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, or a rash. Children have similar symptoms to adults and generally have mild illness. Pfizer booster shot, the third shot side effect that makes daily activities impossible. Inside Pfizer vaccine booster, the most common side effect to expect, seen in 83% of recipients, study snatched away from me. Billy Connolly issues heartbreaking update on Parkinson's disease. Insight, the NHS is bracing itself for a difficult winter, with the combination of COVID-19 and flu season. The UK government has launched a booster shot campaign, offering millions of people most at risk a third shot to top up their levels of protection. The NHS will let you know when it's your turn to have a booster dose. It's important not to contact the NHS for one before then. Frontline health or social care workers can book a booster dose appointment online. You do not need to wait to be contacted by the NHS. You will be given a booster dose of either the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine, though in some cases AstraZeneca may be an option if this is the vaccine you had for the first 2 doses. There are 4 common side effects, which are the same for all COVID-19 vaccines used in the UK. They include having a painful, heavy feeling and tenderness in the arm where you had your injection. This tends to be worse around 1 to 2 days after the vaccine. Some people will also feel tired, have a headache, or experience general aches, or mild flu-like symptoms. The COVID-19 vaccination will reduce the chance of you suffering from COVID-19, though it may take a few days for your body to build up some protection from the booster. If you have not yet had either of your first 2 doses of the vaccine, the government is urging you to have them as soon as possible. Most people who can get a COVID-19 booster vaccine are also eligible for the annual flu vaccine. If you are offered both vaccines, it's safe to have them at the same time, according to the NHS.